order. The only thing that you choose is, do you want the potatoes with the bacon or the potatoes without the bacon? So we will talk about that in a few minutes. That's an award winner for Best Quick and Easy Entree and 42582. So if you think you might know crab cakes, then I want you to come a little bit closer to your TV screen, because if all you know is a Maryland-style crab cake, then you are going to be very surprised by what we're going to talk about here. That is our Customer Choice Award winner this past year for Best Seafood on QVC. 4 easy payments of $22.49 a month. You can lock into auto delivery, and each one of these 3 ounces is less than $9 a piece. So I love the way that we can break down the price, and they can only be crafted for us by a gentleman whose name is Chez. Hi, Happy New Year to you, honey.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you. I love that you got your Happy New Year necklace. We're all festive.
Great to be here.
Bobby, what I think is so wonderful is that many people have been turned on to this particular style of crab cakes because of you through QVC.
We're very proud of that, Sharon, because we work very hard for our product to make it consistent, to make it quality.
Yes.
And to be voted, top seafood on QVC
That's
is
huge.
an honor.
There's
really
a lot
is.
of seafood on QVC, so that
There's
is
a
a really big deal. And you know what? What I think is nice too is that for someone that's watching for the very first time, they may be discovering these and saying, I've never seen anything like it. What is different about this crab cake?
We made our crab. This is a formula for my mom. This is a picture of my mom.
Right
She was my best friend and the love of my life. And we started this business with nothing. I mean, literally nothing. We had about $500 and an idea to build a crab cake business. And we said, we're going to try to do the best crab cakes we possibly can with my father's recipe. And today, we're the largest selling jumbo lump crab cake maker in the world, which is pretty incredible when you think about it, with less than 15 years. So we're proud of that, and we're proud to be on QVC, and we're proud to be voted the best crab cakes.
And you know what? The only other way to really be able to find these would be to travel to New Jersey, where there is a shop that you have that people end up winding their way around the block, especially around Easter time, around the holidays. Because at Christmas, New Year's, all the big holidays, and you don't want to be waiting on a line. You want them to come to your door.
It'll be packed out there, waiting to get crab cakes for tomorrow. You need to bring in the new year.
And then what happens if you don't even live close to where that is? You wouldn't have had a choice until we've got this right here. So let's talk about the crab meat itself that you use.
Okay, it's all jumbo lump crab meat. And what makes this crab cake different than a Maryland-style crab cake is that we make a roux, a creamy roux. We fold the jumbo lump crab meat into the roux, and they roll it in these crispy panko breadcrumbs. And we flash freeze them and send them to you.
Look at that.
We do all the work, and you can sit down and enjoy them with your family.
You know what, this one's hot. I'm gonna let this one cool off for just a second, but this is what I love, is that this is an experience. And just to let you know too, we don't have a ton of these to go around. We have a finite amount to go around right now, which is why I highly recommend auto delivery, which you can do every 5 months for 1 year. And that's important because you never have to wait for this to come back on the air again. You don't have to relook the item number up and figure out how to get these. When you're on auto delivery, in 5 months, they automatically come to you. But we've got them on 4 easy pays today. So maybe you've been looking at them and they've been a little bit out of your price range and we haven't had the 4 easy pays. Well, now it's under $23 a month for you to have an amazing January, February, March and experience these.
I promise you, if you try these once, they'll be the best crab cakes you've ever eaten. And if you don't agree, send them back. That's how confident I am of our crab cakes. We sell more crab cakes here on QVC than anyone else. And the reason is because we're good and we give you the best product money can buy.
You're good and you care, and that jumbo lump crab meat is crucial to the texture of what's happening on the inside. But tell us about the way it looks on the outside.
Well, it's a crispy panko breadcrumb, so you get the sweetness of the crab meat. We put the roux around it, give it a little flavor and creaminess to the crab meat. And then we roll them in the panko breadcrumbs. We flash fry them, get a little crispy. So you have 3 different textures in your mouth: the crab meat, the sweetness of the roux, and the crispy panko breadcrumbs. But what's good about these, forget about everything else, Sharon, forget the taste and the quality. They're only 170 calories
that
each.
That floors me every time you say that, because they taste very decadent.
No, they're unbelievable. And I said the calories are few. If you're on Weight Watchers, which I'm not, they're only 3 points. So then that's pretty good. 3 points for Weight Watchers, 170 calories. Plus, they taste great. And everyone is hand-rolled. From the day we started, my mom and I, every crab cake we make is hand-rolled. So nothing is made by machine. We get the crab meat, because if you took this crab meat and you used the machine, it would be nothing but shreds. But what you're seeing here is this big jumbo lump crab meat and this creamy
Look at that.
roux.
Look at how big the lumps are in here. I mean, it is just incredible because it's the panko that's on the outside that's holding the cake together. There's no binders on the inside. There's no fillers. Just enormous pieces of jumbo lump and then the roux. So the only way to hold these together is by doing that panko on the outside, which brings me to my next question. With all the different ways that we're seeing them on display, you could do vegetables or salads, or you could squash it if you want to and put it into a sandwich. You could do that too.
Put them on a salad.
How do we cook them up? They're easy.
Just preheat your oven to 425 and put them in for 27 minutes, and they'll come out perfect.
And
no
I love
more
that.
and no less.
So you don't need to flip it. You don't need to put it up. You don't need to brush it with anything. You don't need to put it in the oven and take them out and flip them over or saute them. While they're baking, you could be making a fabulous salad, or you could be doing, if you like to dunk them in a little bit of a sauce, you could have some kind of a sauce or something on the side. But frankly, I think they're so delicious because of the roux. The roux keeps it so moist on the inside, you don't really need a sauce unless you want to make your plate look pretty.
But look when you open these crab cakes, every one is the same. Full of crab meat, full of that creamy, it's like a creamy jelly donut combined with all the roux just oozing out, and the jumbo lump crab meat and the crispy panko breadcrumbs on the outside.
And how many calories again?
170 calories each.
You know, going into January, where we're starting to, here we are, the new year is upon us, everyone's making resolutions.
I know,
we're trying
it's
to,
unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, and everyone's thinking they're trying to hold back. The thing that's frustrating is that usually when you hold back for calories, you hold back for taste and for flavor. That is not the case.
That's not true here.
It is not true at all. This is second to none, and the flavor is incredible and consistent every time I make them.
They are. And you know what? You can send these to your kids in college. What a treat to give your kids in college. Send them a box of crab cakes or business friends or just for your own self.
It's an impressive gift.
I mean, even Christmas Eve, I was eating cold ones in the refrigerator at midnight.
That's how you know it's really good, is when they're good cold too.
Yeah, I mean, it was just great.
And so, think about how you might like to serve this to your family, because the thing is, there's no prep. You don't need to thaw anything out. You don't need to say, you know, what am I going to be doing tonight? You could be walking in, and within a half an hour of when you walk in the door, you have a delicious gourmet crab cake done on the plate, ready to go. And so I love that even if someone's coming over at the last minute, you get the phone call from the husband that is, you know, a work buddy is coming home. You can pop these in the oven and they'll be done by the time they get there. 4 easy payments of $22.49 a month, which you can lock into auto delivery if you want to, every 5 months for 1 full year. So you can lock the price in, lock your easy pay in, and your shipping and handling is always included with our foods here
Sharon, when you buy these crab cakes, you're buying the best customer voted you out there for
best
QVC.
seafood. That's exactly right, Bobby Chez. Thank you so much.
You.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Good
New
to
Year,
see
Sharon.
you.
Thank you.
You know what? My parents love these crab cakes so much, they're serving the minis. There's a mini version on QVC.com. They're going to serve those for New Year's. But we've got Strawberry Hill that's coming your way at the end of the program, and they are also a Customer Choice Award winner, but their award is for Best Breakfast. This is $45, and it's a great value compared to what you could get from their very own website, and we have a flavor they don't even have. So that's happening at the end of the show. We have a hot pick for you, and there's croissants everywhere as far as the eye can see. And that is a wonderful thing, because this particular assortment is the one that really started it all. This is the original. This is the one you can use as a bread for lunch or as part of a dessert or as a side dish to go along with your dinner. This is